Well, good evening, everybody. This is WBKB Meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you all having a good Friday so far today, and hope you enjoying the warm temperatures, because guess what, guys? This is the last time we probably will be seeing warm temperatures until we get to the early part of the spring of next year. So get ready for much colder temperatures and get ready for some snow. And I'll talk about that all in my forecast. And again, like I said, there's going to be a major temperature swing. Cold front is just knocking on our door as we speak. And of course, we're going to see snow in the forecast for this week, as I'll show you that as we go through this forecast. And yes, some of the coldest air of the season is headed in our direction with multiple 20s for low temperatures, guys. And of course, our snow chances will be there as well. So yes, we made it up to 71 degrees today, guys. 61 was the overnight low. We will be nowhere close to these type of temperatures going forward here, guys. Record high was 79 back in 1927, and 16 was the record low back in 1936. We picked up about 3/10 of an inch of rain early in the early morning hours, very early in the early morning hours, guys, pretty much before the sun rose today. And yes, we are catching up on our rainfall total for the month. We are up to about 2.5 inches, so that's definitely good news there. We're making up that deficit that we had going back to June and July. So yes. Now, the big story here is, again, the temperatures, and you see that here. Well, our temperatures right now, we're in the 60s and 70s, but we're ahead of the cold front here, guys, ahead of it. Because behind it, look at these temperatures. We're talking about 30s and 20s here, guys. 35 in Duluth, 36 in Minneapolis, Omaha's in the 40s, 22 degrees in Bismarck, 26 in Rapid City. Look at St. Louis. St. Louis is at 70 degrees. St. Louis was in the 80s. It was at 85 degrees just a couple hours back. That's the sign of that cold front coming through, and it's going to eventually pass us through, especially as we go through the next few hours here, guys. And we could be talking about low 40s and upper 30s, and then as we go through the late part of tonight here, guys. And it's going to be due to the winds. Winds are going to begin to turn around to the northwest very shortly here, guys, as the cold front will be coming through the areas. It shows here on Futurecast that the cold front is going to already been to pass through the area as we go through the midnight hours. And of course, much colder air is going to begin to set into our area. And guess what, guys? Snow. This blue stuff here that you see here in the plains in the upper Midwest, well, that's heading in our direction, guys. Especially for your late Sunday into your Monday, we could begin to see some snow occur in the area, especially right there. Could see some snow in the early morning hours. And this is going to be going throughout the day here, guys. So snow chances will be in the forecast. Rain chances as we go through your Saturday and Sunday, snow on your Monday here. So tonight, well, we're going to be much colder. Well, a couple of showers of thunderstorms cannot be ruled out. Well, low temperatures in the 40s. We talk about 30s as we go further inland. 42 in Roger City, 40 in Alpena, 41 in Osceola, 42 in Tawas, 38 in Atlanta. Much different type of air mass here, guys, that we're talking about here. And of course, tomorrow it's going to be cloudy and much cooler. Lows are going to be in the 40s, high, sorry. Going to be in the 40s, 47 degrees in Roger City, 47 in Alpena, 50 in Osceola and in Tawas. And of course, this weekend, you see that here. A big difference from today when we hit 71 degrees. Only 45, guys. That's almost a 30-degree turnaround from today. So yes, get ready for some much cooler air. And of course, only 43 for your Sunday, guys. And Monday going to be even cooler. And then Osceola, 50 degrees. 47 will be the high temperature for them, Osceola. And of course, Tawas, 50 and 46. And then Roger City, 47 degrees. So yes, a big drop off. So yes, talk about those cold temperatures tells you one other thing. The atmosphere is going to be cold enough to produce snow in the area. So guess what? Saturday we should be fine. Sunday should be mostly rain. Now, some models indicate that we could pick up some snow on Saturday. I don't think we're going to have enough cold air to be producing some snow. Though, yes, the atmosphere might be cold enough to produce it, but I think it's going to stay out to our west. And of course, yes, Sunday early in the afternoon hours, we could expect to see rainfall and rainfall in the area. Of course, Monday is where the snow begins. And yes, talk about just a little bit on a Monday, because we're going to see a little bit of rain mixed in with that. But Tuesday is going to be the day I think we're going to pick up a little bit of snow. And again, that's going to be for grassy areas and higher elevated areas. So if you talk about the roads, I think that snow is going to wind up melting because the ground's going to be a little bit too warm for the summer that we had just endured here. So yeah, some miles indicate we're gonna pick up about an inch of rain, an inch of snow. Pardon me. I wish it was rain, not snow, but it's gonna be snow. Traverse City is gonna be about 2. St. Marie is gonna be about 3 inches. So the further north, Sheboygan about 2 inches of snow. So yes, we're gonna pick up quite a bit of snow for our first snowfall, but I not expect it to stick around because the temperatures will begin to warm back up into the 40s, so it won't be sticking around for a long time here. As you might notice, there's no warm air in this forecast, guys. It's going to be in the 40s and a couple of 30s in here. And the overnight lows are going to stay in the 20s here. As you notice, the normal high for this time of year is 52 degrees, guys. Guess what? There won't be any of that in our 7-day forecast, guys. We're going to stay in the 40s and in the 30s, and overnight lows are going to stay in the 20s with snow chances on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It looks like some models indicate late Sunday night we might see some snow too in there. So I'll keep you posted on that as we go through this weekend. Well, this is with WBKB meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you all have a great weekend.